Now, historically, Kalvar does a lot better against Ember than the other Marths, mainly because A, the fact that they're in the same region, B, Kalvar has a history of just right off the bat, big conversions into an edge guard.
So the craziest part of that interaction was that first fair where I made an audible noise because of the scoop that it caused, opening up Sheik onto that recovery, and that dash out there to just barely get out of the grab. Very impressive. Ember off stage, edge guard coming. All right, keeping Sheik above in air. Boom, a big dare. Okay, with an up B, but that's an OMS attack. Another OMS attack. With a grab on the recovery.
What's very interesting about Kalvar's punish game.
That killed.
That did. Get these kills left and right. Kalvar is very, very restrained and calculated in the punish game. Always looking for the best option, not exactly the option that immediately comes out to him.
Kalvar obviously the Marth player, and Ember obviously the Sheik player, just to clarify for any of these newcomers in the chat.
Anybody who's unfamiliar with the
Ooh. Oh, a miss on the fair. That's huge, actually. Nice. A bit of a trade, but Kalvar quick to get to ledge. And with that in the air from ledge, that's going to close up that stock. We're hearing the Marth chants from the AI.
The AI, very biased.
Whose console is this?
Yeah, it's definitely G-Sounds, I can tell you that much. Born to love Kalvar.
I mean, G-Town's New Hampshire. These are two New Hampshire goats, if you will.
It's true. Legends in Siege. Been around for quite a while. I don't know if the longest of everybody, but for a minute. For a hot minute.
Ooh. And with that B was a little low on the battlefield stage, not grabbing ledge, so wasn't able to have a recovery chance there.
It's true. One of the things, Ember doing a pretty decent job of getting openings in neutral. But Kalvar equally, A, pushing his punish game a little bit farther to close out the stops, and B, getting a lot of reversals in that situation. We got a reversal back air, got quite a few with forward air as well. Ghost Ledge getting hooked up. Alright, we're back in true neutral.
Weird. Alright, that's interesting. Ember opting to just run in while Kalvar was putting out those down tilts, but got a grab out of it, so it clearly works. The soft hit of the dare into a hard tipper.
Going all the way across the street. You can start getting grab on platform.
Ooh, a very low bear. That should clean up the stock here. Sheik getting a full charge of those needles, which is 4. 4 needles is the full charge. Ooh. Now we get to see some neutral play here.
Big conversion off of me.
Kind of big.
It was there. The idea was there. It was very, very solid. Got a little bit of a pop-up. Could have gone much farther, had that second dash.
Did you see that needle charge? The needle charge was with a slight drift back that was like edge cancel the needle charge into grabbing ledge. That was very tricky, but Kalvar's still able to recover. Comes back from stage on Sheik's recovery and just gets another forward smash to take out the stock.
And we're looking for another edge guard here. Ledge and securing it. After that back air.
Sorry, 1 second. You could commentate, yeah.
Okay, we're getting quite a bit of percentage from Ember. Currently trading hits. Oops, Ember gets that off the platform, but the get up attack sort of nudges out in forward air. Rinse and repeat. And we're going back to that really good roll up though at high percent. Keeps them on there a little bit too long, unfortunately. Isn't able to capitalize for it, but still closes out the stop.
Yeah, that was with waiting for the tech and hitting that fair, closing that one out. Ember definitely seems to be heating up on the second battlefield. Kalvar somehow extending so long on the side of the stage there of Battlefields, able to recover, but with this next interaction, Ember's has the advantage. It was purple, but no recovery.
I feel like the second half of the game there, Ember did a very good job of cleaning up the edge guards a little bit more, doing sort of
When
a
I looked
rinse and
away.
repeat.
Noted, I'll watch.
Let me summarize for you.
Thank
Alright,
you.
so it was just sort of a rinse and repeat back air cycle there. Throwing Kalvar off, going for a high back air, and then grabbing the ledge, maintaining it so that Kalvar couldn't.
Ooh. So one thing about Marth down air is like the way that it hits so hard when they're grounded on stage. It's interesting that how it creates an opening for grab because they just like they're stuck in the hit stun of the move even though they're still grounded.
Sheik does a very good job of opening some problems there.
Ooh, that's big.
Kalvar going to ledge super quick there.
Get up attack, the get up attack, double get up attack. How many get up attacks could there be? Slide
Not
off.
enough, apparently. Doing a good job stalling it out, trying to get a whip out of Kalvar there.
Okay. It's a grab. Ledge play. Ooh, goes for the double. Wow. Kalvar mixing in those neutral airs from ledge. Closing out stocks. Where I think otherwise, you know, they'd have to really like perfectly space a tipper. So, very good.
The second version Kalvar got off that mid step as well. Doing it at the perfect position, seeing a high percent spot where it will often be the kill if it hits, and then if it doesn't, it's relatively simple. Big kill off the top there evens up the game.
You know what would have been more amazing with the stream setup? They put this upper TV on the opposite side, so it was a bigger crowd. Or like the stream setup was
So
on
that
this side.
looks good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
You get what I'm
another,
saying?
I'm writing that down for the TOs.
Yeah.
It's the second one that we've gotten here that's like, we need to get them on that for Sauna 3.
All right. Very even. 1-1. 1% difference between these players. Kalvar looking for an entry. Finds it. 3 hit, 4 hits. 7 hit combo.
I believe in Marvel vs. Capcom that would be a VP.
That's all you.
Oh, getting that nair again. Doesn't quite kill this time.
Butts. Juggling. Ooh, an upbeat just to send off, but messes up on the getting off of ledge there.
Kalvar doing his side B.
Very good. Grabs ledge and then holds it. Sheik not able to recover. Ember did try to go into that ambiguous spot. You can't tell if you're landing on stage or not, but Kalvar, he's seen it too many times. He's ready here to play.
And we're getting a big slap, closing up that stack, particularly even. Ember doing a good job of getting those in air, just in little random situations. Charging needles and they cancel it out. Misses those needles there, unfortunately.
There's something some Sheik players don't utilize with needles, like if you're throwing them grounded and then you're charging them on ground, it looks similar, the animation. So sometimes it can trick up your opponent, but it doesn't seem to be doing that as much here. But we'll try to keep an eye on that and see if call that out if it does. That's one more.
Big up tilt.
Yep. A beefy up tilt.
Beefy up tilt, true.
Barbecue, if you will.
The brisket up tilt.
The brisket up tilt.
We're actually keeping us on our toes there.
What an opening. Oh, the way that Kalvar did a retreating fair there to mix up Ember caused them to like dash in or dash tack in and giving Kalvar an opening. This is huge. The grab. Flanks with the up B. That Nair was like used. It was a different tool this time because Ember tried to hit Kalvar getting the poof, but like that explodes their opponent. Sheik's recovery.
Again, that slap puts them back on stage, and that's the stop.
Yeah.
Very difficult at this percent. Generally, anything where Marth is going to push away or lead into a kill directly. But Ember, that's the game.
I'll quiet down. I'll quiet down.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, I think it's one up here, but I didn't. I was gonna let you cook. You were cooking, and then you're like, oh wait,
Actually,
the oven's off.
it's burnt. Trying to make a narrative there.
No, it's all good. Ooh, ooh.
Big conversions off of this.
It's amazing, like, so in obviously this matchup, everybody, you know, we hear it a lot, you know, it's a Sheik favorite, but the amount of damage Kalvar could put on a Sheik mid-combo is nothing but impressive. I know he's been the titan of our region for a long time, so sometimes it's easy to forget, but it is not a normal thing you see Marth doing.
No, it's true. It's a very specific thing. I feel like the way that Kalvar also gets that damage is very specific to him. He's doing for a lot of his openings, that double fair in the air, just really trying to control space, where you see most Marths trying to get like a grounded opening. He's down to just be like, I'm here, and I'm controlling this, and you're not going to get past me. I'm going to wall you out until I get that conversion that I want. I'm going to make you lose.
It's always impressive to me too, because like, just the you know, Sheik's comfort zones when they're less than 40%. But Kalvar just gets a beefy combo to get him to 56, and he's like, all right, now let's play.
We're doing real neutral now. Eagles there.
It's an interesting interaction, and Kalvar comes on top again. Sometimes you just gotta throw those out. Sometimes they hit.
Sometimes they don't.
Give it-
Getting up from like a little too soon there.
Let's see how Ember's able to take it. Wow, that's the switch up. So what they did there is they came in with a nair to have some shield pressure, and then jabbed, got the shield a little bit lower, and then down smashed to shield poke Kalvar's shield, taking the stock. And since Kalvar's at like about 150, it just ended the stock. So Kalvar mixing in. I don't know who gave him the shaker, but all I hear is from over here.
Got some work from the bar.
The provider assists.
It's true. That was great. Great little reversal on those kills there, just to get back on the stage. Unfortunately at a high percent, so it's going to do it, but definitely a very, very good mix of option there. See Ember also just mixing up a bit, trying to get a really, really solid opening. Kalvar getting grabbed though, or doing that into a forward throw.
Like I said, it's 59%. This was like 0 a second ago. I'm like, I don't know what to say. It's impressive to me.
It's true.
Ember getting in, building up the percent they need. I mean, that was so tricky. Kalvar was down there for so long that it made it seem like that his stock was gone. He wasn't going to be able to recover. And Kalvar waited an extra interaction by side being, and then finally recovered.
Again, one of the things I emphasized one of the last games that Kalvar played, the patience. The patience is so big from Kalvar. Waiting exactly as long as he needs to just to get exactly what he wants out of a situation. Some players don't have that kind of restraint. Big crap.
Yeah, you missed that. That was crazy.
Into the double dunk. It's an even game.
Whose chips are these? You dip how you want to dip, and I'll dip how I want to dip. Referencing Seinfeld there.
That's a George Costanza bit.
It is, yeah.
That one. Yeah.
They're at like a party. They're at like a formal party. And we're at a formal event. The Sauna 2.
It comes full circle.
Okay. Oh. A little bit of mountain to climb here from Ember.
It's true. At a very high percent. One grab, one dash attack.
An early fair. An early fair causing that Kalvar to get into a ambiguous spot off stage, and he drops it. He was playing. He built that percent up to 122 so fast, and then Sheik is kind of good in the scrap. They get that opening, and they went from there. Looks like Sunsei beat Junebug.
That's true.
Spoiler alert.
Kalvar taking a moment, taking off the jacket, making an adjustment for this game 5.
Kalvar out here like, I need hands. Hands.
Anyone?
Where are hands?
Where's provider?
So good. That's how I won my sets today. Last stock interaction, game 5 was like, where are hands? Just screaming at the top of my lungs. That didn't happen a single time, but all right. So we got an FD counter pick.
Already got the pool tag. There's no peeing in the pool.
I refrain from any of my jokes. All right. So the pool goes green if you pee out of the water. I don't know. That's the one joke I got.
Now, okay, I have a question in regards to this counter pick. Because this is the second time we've seen this counter pick against Ember. How do you feel about Marth on FD against Sheik? What is the logic here? What are they looking for with this particular counter pick?
What do you like on paper or
More on paper.
Okay. On paper, it's Marth's favor. Even though Sheik has needles, Marth is able to minimize the platform movement that she can have. And with that, they should be able to close out getting Sheik off stage. And then when Sheik is off stage, they should also... Okay. They should also be able to... what's the wording there? Clean up the edge guard a little bit easier. In theory, on paper. Now, Sheik's mindset is, I'm going to have to go there against this character, so I might as well learn all the tools I can to help me in it.
Right. So that's the thing. It feels like Ember, when on this stage, that they're able to just sort of like get those green slabs, get those needles, get what they need to get so that they can get Marth off stage. And it's harder to recover because you don't really have those mix-ups to platform, mix-ups on stage as much just because there's less to think about.
Yeah. I mean, it's big for the Sheik to get the chip damage, the needles, like you said, get the early fares when they can. But I think it's also very important for when they're getting a juicy combo to get as much as they can from it. They want to milk that combo dry. And when they do, the Sheiks want to be able to close out a stock because of having Marth at higher percent. Because Marth's going to get Marthritis, He's got them hands, and with those hands, he doesn't know how to kill after like 120.
It's true. It's like, why did you even ask for so? You can't do anything.
It's pretty funny.
There we go.
That was a trade with that fair. Do we already have the other competitor in winners finals?
Yes, that is Skurzo.
Skurzo. So the winner of this will go on to fight Skurzo. Whew. All those moves that Sheik did there were very close to hitting Kalvar, but unfortunately they all just barely missed.
He was saying bad stock, snuffing out any low recovery that Kalvar could have done.
As she is trying to find the opening from ledge, like with Sheik's Shino stall, she can have the ability to be on ledge for a long period of time to try to wait until the opening from ledge is there. Kalvar mixing in an upbeat right when Sheik's invincibility was gone, giving Kalvar this chance in this neutral interaction. Sheik going in with a grab.
Let's Kalvar get back to stage.
Kalvar looked like he had good DI on it. Kalvar knew.
Yeah.
Kalvar now refreshing ledge so Kalvar can get the favorable opening from here.
It's true. Looking like Gio, waiting for the right opportunity to get back on stage.
I don't know if I go that far.
Ooh, that was a great slap away. Noticing that the downer isn't going to connect.
Arms attack.
Big tap.
We're playing melee here at the Sauna too, and you know we're just lucky that we have these competitors of such skill, such magnitude,
Such high caliber.
from New Hampshire, going at it. As probably no New Hampshire, you know, the Titan region of New England.
It's followed by, with a considerable distance, Connecticut, also another big region.
Yeah. A mistake.
That's big.
All right.
That evens it up.
Game 5. Tight battle. Even percent. Kalvar with the opening.
Ooh, that was big.
It's okay. Ooh. Tried to mix there. Kalvar able to get to stage, gets his double jump back.
Dodges needles.
Gets that nair.
With a pop-up, not enough. Not high enough percent. Big back air. Cover without a... Oh, has the double jump.
Tries to mix up the recovery, but unfortunately, barely doesn't get ledge, causing that ledge to be just held by the Sheik, by Ember, and she